Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once shared a simple yet profound truth. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. You might have heard the popular phrase that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today, we'll dive deeper into that concept, exploring it from a Stoic perspective. We'll discuss types of people who can hinder your growth and how to navigate these relationships with a Stoic mindset. Before we begin, don't forget to support this channel by liking the video and subscribing for more content on Stoicism and personal development. 1. The complainer. We all know someone who constantly complains about the weather, their job, or even trivial matters. While it might seem harmless to listen to their gripes, over time, their negativity can slowly drain your emotional energy, much like a leaky faucet. As Stoics, we strive to focus on what we can control and seek actionable solutions, rather than wallow in problems. When you're consistently exposed to someone who complains, it can chip away at your mental resilience. For instance, working with someone who does nothing but complain about a project can make you lose sight of productive solutions, dragging down team morale in the process. So, how do you handle a complainer? First, limit your exposure to them whenever possible. If that's not feasible, say, they're a family member or co-worker, learn to mentally detach. Imagine their complaints as a passing storm, loud but temporary, while you remain the calm mountain unaffected by it. You could also gently steer the conversation towards solutions, or even change the subject entirely. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This mindset will help you guard your mental peace, ensuring you stay on your path of resilience and virtue, despite external negativity. 2. The drama magnet. Picture yourself navigating life like a steady ship in calm waters. Now, imagine getting sucked into the whirlpool of someone who thrives on drama. These people are always embroiled in conflict, chaos, and crisis. At first, it might seem exciting, but eventually, their constant drama will leave you exhausted. Dealing with a drama magnet can be tricky because their issues often feel like your own, pulling you into conflicts you had no part in. A friend who constantly has fallouts with others may drag you into their battles, making you feel like you're part of the drama too. One strategy is reflective listening. Instead of offering advice or getting involved, mirror their words back to them. For example, if they say, "I can't believe Sarah said that," you could respond with, "So you're feeling hurt by Sarah's words." This provides support without getting sucked into the drama. Another approach is to be selectively unavailable. Set clear boundaries for your time and energy, so you're not constantly pulled into their whirlwind. Seneca reminds us that true happiness comes from living in the present, without anxious dependence on the future. In this case, focus on your own journey and steer clear of unnecessary chaos. 3. The Naysayer. Imagine you're an artist painting a vibrant masterpiece. Then the Naysayer walks in, immediately questioning your choices. "Are you sure about that color?" Most artists don't succeed. Their doubts begin to cloud your vision, and soon, your once brilliant canvas feels dull and uninspired. Naysayers aren't offering constructive criticism, they're spreading doubt. Let's say you're excited about a new career path. You've done your research and you're passionate about it. But when you share this excitement with a naysayer, they list every reason why it won't work. Over time, their negativity might even become your own self-doubt. How can you counter this? One method is to ask for advice rather than just sharing your plans. When people are in an advisory role, they tend to be more constructive. Another approach is positive confrontation. If they say, "You'll never succeed," counter with, "Interesting. How do you think someone could achieve success in this field?" Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Listen, But don't absorb negativity. Continue to paint your life with vibrant colors, undeterred by others' gray strokes. 4. The victim. Life is like a game of chess, where every player has the same pieces and the same goal. The victim, however, blames the game board, the pieces, or their opponent for their every failure. They see themselves as constantly in checkmate, not because of their choices, but due to some external force. It's easy to get sucked into the victim's narrative. You might find yourself spending hours listening to a friend blame others for their relationship issues or career struggles. Over time, this mindset can subtly influence you, making you adopt a victim mentality in your own life. Stoicism teaches us to take responsibility for our actions and focus on what we can control. One way to deal with a victim is through compassionate detachment. You can offer empathy without trying to save them from their self-imposed checkmate. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Don't become part of their story. Focus on making your own moves in life. 5. The Toxic Positivist. You've likely met someone who radiates unrelenting optimism. While positivity is generally a good thing, toxic positivists dismiss any negative emotion or challenge as insignificant. Imagine tending a garden where there are both flowers and weeds. The toxic positivist would tell you to ignore the weeds and only focus on the blooms, which isn't practical or helpful. Suppose you're going through a difficult breakup and the toxic positivist tells you to just smile and be happy. This invalidates your experience and disconnects you from reality. The best way to handle this type of person is to engage in balanced conversations. If they say, "Look on the bright side," you can acknowledge the positive while also validating your current feelings. Stoicism teaches us to embrace both light and shadow, recognizing that challenges are part of life. Conclusion: as we've explored today, the people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our growth and well-being. Whether it's the complainer, the drama magnet, or the naysayer, Stoicism offers us tools to navigate these relationships with wisdom and inner peace. By setting boundaries, practicing detachment, and focusing on what we can control, we can maintain our course toward resilience and virtue. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into Stoic philosophy. Stay strong on your Stoic journey.